Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy, back to you with another video. Yes, this is a recorded video. I'm not doing this one live today. I've been doing them live on Monday. I think for the past 3 weeks, I've done them, and I haven't done a regular recorded video. So first off, thanks to everybody that came out to the live when it was actually live, stopped in there, whether you just watched or you put some comments in there. Thanks for that. A bunch of you even came back and watched some of the live later on. It was over an hour long, so if anybody watched it for a full hour, for the full thing, put down in the comments, let me know. I'd like to give you a special little shout out just for doing that. If you had it on in the background, maybe you were working and doing some orders, or you're just at your work like some people I know, and watch the video there. So thanks to everybody for that. We're going to go over some stuff that sold over the weekend. Finally, had a pretty good, decent weekend of sales. I've been listing a bunch here, kind of about ready to get back to normal as far as my schedule. I picked up some cool stuff recently, so I'm going to show you that too. Let's get going. Alright, so we're going to do this, as I always say, pull it Lonnie style from Shed Flips, where I go around and pull the items. We're going to have to go out this door, go into the garage. I don't know why I'm going to do it that way, because it's hot out there. It is, it's only like 8:45 as I'm filming this, but I bet it's 100 degrees in that garage already. I'll show you, I'll pop up somewhere on the screen what the upcoming weather in Arizona is going to be like this week. It's scorching hot right now, and not a good time to live here. This is like the worst 3-month period. July, August, September, by far the worst 3 months. I can't talk when I do these recorded videos now. I need to do them live. So yeah, it's going to be hot. I still go out there and go thrifting. I don't care. I'll sweat. I get in the car, crank that AC, get into the Goodwill, find where the cool spot is in the store, where the AC's blowing, cool off a little bit. But yeah, you still got to get it done. So yeah, good weekend of sales. At some point, I'm going to flip this around as we go around and find these items. I'll show you on my screen too, kind of like the last 4 days or so have all been pretty good. And you can kind of see, we'll go over my little sales history where hopefully things are getting back on track. I don't know if it's because eBay's getting better. Maybe they fixed some of the search stuff. I just watched Lonnie's recent video where he had some items disappear. He's trying to list like a military pack, and it wasn't showing up in his eBay store. I had the exact same thing. I have some stickers that I tried listing twice, and for whatever reason, it will not let me list these stickers. It gives me an eBay item number after the listing says complete. You put that in, you put the description, it doesn't, it just disappears. It's like magic. So I don't know what's going on. Some weird stuff still happening on eBay. But sales were, I think, over $1,000 for the weekend, so that's pretty good. It's been a while since I've had like that $1,000 weekend. Didn't really sell a ton of cards. I did sell some, so we're going to pull those first. I'm not going to have to flip the camera around for that, because I'm just going to get the little box over here where the majority of them are. There's a few things up in the closet here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get into it. I just picked this guy up back here, this cool Luis Gonzalez 2001 World Series bobblehead. That was pretty cool. I know I'm probably the only Diamondback fan that watches this channel, but look at that. It's got like the little World Series ring replica thing there. There's Gonzo. Yeah, let's make a thumbnail. I don't know. We'll see if I use that one or not. But yeah, add that to my little collection until I decide to sell them off. But yeah, I'm going to get the cards that are right over here. This is my box, the majority of my eBay cards that I have listed here. Sold a few things. I sold a couple more cards from the San Francisco Giants purchase that I had from John, the Cincinnati Picker. I bought a bunch of San Francisco Giants cards from him. At this point, it's probably been, I think, about 2 months. I paid him a little under $500. I checked my spreadsheet the other day, and I've already done over $700 in sales. So I've got my money back plus a little bit. The first couple months, I still have a ton of stuff to sell. So that was pretty good. All right, let me get in here. I'm going to have to put my glasses on because I can't read the names on these things if I don't. All right, here's the first two, both from that San Francisco Giants collection. We got this one here, Brandon Crawford. This is a Topps Snow Camo Parallel. Yeah, there's all kind of crazy color combinations. This one's numbered out of 99. This one sold for $4.99 plus shipping. It'll go out eBay standard envelope. And just so you know, when I do the pop-ups on the screen, if you see that full half screen, that means that it's sold at full price. If you see just a little pop-up like down here, wherever I put those, that means it's sold through offer. Been sending out a ton of 10 and up to like 20% off offers. Actually, I sent out a 55% off offer the other day. They didn't take it. It was an item that had been in my store for quite a while. But anyway, got $5 for that one. Next one is Joe Panic, P-A-N-I-K. Right there, this guy here with some glare. This one's from like Topps Tribute, sold for, I think like $9.99. Well, I had it at $9.99, sold through offer 10%, $8.99. There was like a ton of these Joe Panic autographs in that collection, a ton of different ones. So happy to at least get one of those sold from that. All right, a couple more card sales. Another one just happens to be from John, the Cincinnati Picker. I follow him on Whatnot and go to some of his streams. A lot of times he does these big bulk lots, and I bought another one of them about a week ago. I got the cards, I think, on Friday. I listed this on Saturday, and it sold this weekend as well. This is a Shohei Ohtani Mound Marbles insert from his rookie year. Oh yeah, you got some good color. You see that green and blue. It's kind of shiny and all crystal-y. I believe this is the crystal version, as they call it. What did this one sell for? I think it sold for $30. Yeah, $30 plus shipping since it's over 20. Got to put that into a bubble mailer and ship it out that way. I think I paid about $50 for that whole lot of cards that I got from him this last time. So got 30 back just in that one card. So that was pretty good. Next card. This one I bought on Saturday. There was a local card show here. It's about 4 miles from my house. Only spent about $25 at that card show. Not a whole lot of stuff there that I was interested in this time. But I saw this insert card here and knew it was fairly rare. Had never really seen it before. This is a Curtis Martin called Starring Roll from like 1997. If it's a card that I really haven't seen, or at least not seen very often, it's got to be fairly rare. Bought it for $5 and it literally sold the same day. I think it sold about 3 hours after I listed it for $20 plus shipping. $19.99 plus shipping. Since it's $19.99, you can send that eBay standard envelope. All right, I think I got the last two cards. Just put the box back. First up of these two, got a little dual autograph cards of a couple guys that I don't really know too much about. Alberto Callaspo and Ben Zobrist. They both played for a little bit in the majors. I think I had this one at $10 and it sold for, I think, $7.99. So I think $8 plus shipping on that one. eBay standard envelope. And then this one's a NASCAR card. I haven't heard of this person. It's a female driver, Kate Dallenbach. Dallenbach? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. It's just something that I picked up at a local show. I think that I got this out of a $1 box. A lot of times when you have people you haven't heard of, if they're NASCAR and they're female, they get a lot of collectors. So I'll go ahead and buy them if they're a buck figure. Worst cases, it sells for a few. But this one I listed for $20 and somebody sent me an offer for $15. So $15 plus eBay standard envelope shipping. So pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different card sales there. Pretty good on the individual card sales. There's one item right back here. So I'm not going to have to turn the camera around yet when we go out into the garage. But we'll get the stuff that's in here. This one I just listed over the weekend as well. Bought it in a little collection of card sets. This one's a 1987 Topps baseball factory set. But this one they call the Christmas box. And these are a lot more collectible than the brown box version that they put out, or just an 87 Topps set that you put together yourself. This one actually sold at Walgreens, $19.99 back in the day. 87 Topps set, believe it or not, is still pretty collectible, very iconic set. Has Barry Bonds, Bo Jackson rookie, bunch of good cards like that. Sold for $39.99 plus shipping. Yeah, $40 plus shipping still for this junk era set. People think it's garbage, but again, if you have the right items, complete set, stuff like that, it's pretty good. The most expensive card you can sell out of that set, really, like that Bonds and the Bo Jackson card, really sell for like $1 or $2. They don't sell for much more than that, just loose. So to get $40 for that set, good sale. Next two items. Let's go back here. We'll go ahead and show you. I'm not going to turn it around. We're just going to find the items. They're up here. I got actually two different bobbleheads. Two different bobbleheads up here. Now, I got a bunch of junk on the floor back here. This area, I don't think it's ever going to be clear. I keep clearing it out and new stuff comes back in because I bought a bunch of card supplies. But yeah, let's find these bobbleheads. Let's see if I can reach them without too much problem. Can you hear me? Way back here. All right, first up we got this guy here, Zach Gallen, stud pitcher for the Arizona Diamondbacks. You'll see in the pop-up a little bit better. They did a great job of making the bobblehead actually look like this picture. So I framed it that way. $59.99. Yes, $60 plus shipping. For a Diamondbacks bobblehead, that's crazy. It's going local here. It's just going a couple towns over. But this was a thrift store pickup. Found it for just a few bucks. Sold for $60. And I still have one more of them to sell. It was a pain to get this one out of the back. Yeah, this one's a Houston Astros guy. I bought, I think, 5 Houston Astros bobbleheads at the local Deseret Industries for $3 a piece. Turned out to be pretty good. I looked them all up. There was a few that they had that I didn't buy, and the ones that I did obviously sold pretty good. This one's Larry Dierker, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. This is a 45th anniversary 2010 bobblehead, so it's a little bit older. one of their players that played. I mean, you can see the uniform. He played back in probably the 60s or 70s. There sold for, you'll have to see the pop-up on the screen. I know he sold it through offer. I think I had it at 30 and it sold for I think 10 or 20% off, so you'll see the pop-up, the exact price. So that's the last one to sell. It was buried behind the other ones, but I sold 2 bobbleheads this week, and that never happens. But wait, there is another one up there. Oh, I'm so happy that I get to stay inside in here in the air conditioning, even though I said it before, for whatever reason, when I close this door, it gets super warm in this room. The air just doesn't circulate and it gets hot. I have a fan on. The AC is actually on. I don't know if you can hear it, but I have another fan. I have this Dyson fan back here. I need to turn that on. Whatever airflow I can get in here helps, but it's still warm. All right, next is a Star Trek figure. It is back on the shelf. I don't know. Can you see where it says Star Trek right? Oh, let's see. I got to do this backwards. Right there. This one. Yeah, this is from Star Trek Voyager, Captain Janeway. It wasn't one of the series that I watched. I watched after The Next Generation. I don't think I watched any Star Trek after that. A little figure. It's not the greatest quality figure made by Applause, but somebody obviously still wanted it. This was another one that sold through my sale. Had it at $30, sold for $26.99. So do the math. That is 10% off. So get that out of here. It is actually a pretty light box. If I find the right box, it might still ship first class. I was wrong. There was another card thing in here. It wasn't a single card, but it was a little lot of cards. And so you can see how I have this sorted. So we've got a bunch of single cards over here. Then we got some bulk lots here, a bunch more single cards, and then some more stuff back here. It's got to be a bulk lot because it's, I think, 10 cards. Here it is. Bobby Bonds, not Barry Bonds. I talked about Barry Bonds. His son, his rookie card is in this set, but this is Bobby. Bobby Bonds was a fantastic player. He kind of gets overlooked in the history of the game, but he played for the Yankees, the Giants, a bunch of different teams. 10 assorted cards of his. It didn't sell for a whole lot. It sold for $5.99, and I bet it took like a year to sell this for the whopping $6. So 10 cards at 60 cents a card. It was just stuff that I got in a big bulk lot, and I just saw there were a bunch of his cards in there, so I figured I'd just go ahead and put one little lot out there. And like I said, it took forever, but I got $6. I've been wrong a lot today, thinking I needed to go to the garage for things. But I had this item in here because I had the buyer ask me a question about it. I forgot that I just put it over there on the shelf. But we got this guy here. Or should this be my thumbnail? Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure something out. This only reason I looked because I saw that it said Power Rangers right there. Never seen this before with this little, I don't know, dragon head, whatever he is. Dino head. Oh yeah, it's a dinosaur thing. And his mouth moves like this, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make noise, and you have to move it by hand. So I don't even know why you have it like that. I took the batteries out, so it makes a couple different noises, and then this little piece just does that. I don't really know why. Let me look at it over the screen because I got to read the name. Power Rangers, Dino Thunder. Oh my god, I can't even read my own screen. Abba Ranger, Dino Thruster, Brachio Staff. I don't know. I just copied somebody else's listing and it sold. Found this at the Goodwill closest one to my house. There's one that's about 1.5 miles from my house, and I probably go there about 3 times a week. It is a pretty good store, so that's why I'm in there a lot. Probably should go in there 5 times a week, really. Found this in there on the shelf for just a few bucks. I think it was like $4.49, and it sold for $60, $59.99 plus shipping. Now, it is a long item, so I'm going to have to find the right box. I may take a couple of the Priority Mail shoe boxes and kind of put them together with enough bubble wrap and packing. I can Frankenbox this thing up, because for $60, I definitely want to make sure that it gets there safely. And this is the part that I'm worried about, is that mouth could break off pretty easy, or the tip or something. But either way, $60 sale. There's still another one in here. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Let's see. A Garbage Pail Kid Empty Box Series 13. Where are those? I've been moving them. Oh, I point. Look, it's right there. Somewhere up on that shelf. I got 2 left. Series 13. Right here on the top. I had about a dozen of these boxes. Maybe 13, 14 of them. Look at that guy. Oh, that's definitely a good thumbnail. Alright, so Series 13 empty box. You can see it's got a little fade here. It's broken, got creases. No wrappers inside that one. But yeah, just the empty box sold for 12 bucks. I had this one in the store for $14.99 and it sold for $11.99. So whatever the percentage is off there, 12 bucks plus shipping. It's going to go first class. That one's going to be pretty easy to ship out. There is more, and I got another mess down here. Can I tell you a story? You know I like to tell stories. My printer, not my Rollo thermal printer, my regular printer. Right here, you can't see it down here off camera. I use it to print invoices. My daughter prints stuff on it. My wife does work stuff on it sometimes. So we use it for a lot of different things. But the drum kit said that it was bad. Every once in a while, it brings a message saying drum kit replace, and you cannot print anymore. It will not let you until you replace that drum kit. If you want to buy the Brother brand, they're like $70, I don't know, to $90, somewhere in that range, just for that drum kit. You can practically buy a new printer for cheaper. Well, not really, but you know, close enough. From the point of my story, so I always buy the generic kind, and they're ones like this is what the drum kit is. Just this thing that the toner cartridge sits in. It's a very cheap piece of plastic. I don't know why it's so expensive from Brother. You can buy this for, I think I spent $20-ish for a replacement one. So I went ahead and bought it, put it in, and it started printing like crap. Yeah, for whatever reason, it was printing light, faint. It wouldn't print as dark as before. So I ordered another off-brand one, put it in, same thing. It was still printing kind of junky. So I'm like, okay, well maybe it's not really the drum kit. Maybe it's the toner cartridge. Got a new toner cartridge, which cost me like $40, which right here, this one I always do buy the Brother brand. I find out the off-brand of the toner cartridges really don't work too good. So this 630, like I said, I think I spent $40 for that, put it in, and now it works fine. So the crappy toner, these trays are probably fine. Just for some reason that toner cartridge that I had in there went bad or it just wasn't printing properly. So now I have 3 of these drum kits because I bought a 2-pack for one of them. So I am set for probably the next couple years on drum kits. So I'm just going to store those away. We spent the money now. Who cares? I probably could send them back, but I'll go ahead and keep them because I know eventually I'll need it. But the whole point of that story was I sold another item that's in here that's in my little storage tub down here. One day I went into a Goodwill and they had a bunch of these vintage Pillsbury Doughboy kitchen utensils. So this is the first one to sell, so happy to finally get something sold. This is obviously a pizza cutter. This sold for 10 bucks. Yeah, I think I spent about $20 on all of the different Pillsbury stuff I bought that day. So happy to finally get a sale. It took a couple months, so not a lot of people out there looking for Pillsbury stuff. I could put it in my booth, I guess. I could have put it in there, but I don't think anybody would give me $10 in my booth for that. I don't know. What do you think? Either way, another $10 sale, so that's pretty good. Let me scroll up, see if I got anything else that's in here. Oh my gosh, there is. I should have looked at the screen ahead of time to see what the heck I sold. So it's one little like Matchbox car size thing. I think, oh, I see it. I see it. Do you see it? Do you see it right there? Yeah. Right here. It's still hot though. I am sweating. Bought this when I was up on vacation up in Prescott, Arizona. They have a couple little thrift stores. We went into one there. I didn't really know anything about it other than the fact they priced it at 75 cents. And that was the reason I bought it. I figure worst cases I throw this into my collectibles booth for a few bucks. But it's Boley brand. B-O-L-E-Y. It just says International Emergency Vehicle. It looks like something you'd find in the dollar store. But this is like HO scale train related stuff. And I think that's why it's pretty popular. Paid 75 cents for it and it sold for 20 bucks. Yeah, it sold for $20 for that one little card. If you look up Boley vehicles in the HO scale, they sell for up to like $50 depending on the type of vehicle that you have. So 50 bucks, or 50, nah, I wish I got 50. $20, still $20 is pretty good. All right, now we need to flip the camera around. We're gonna go out in that hot garage, get all those items, and then eventually I'll come back and yeah, we'll finish things up. Okay, here it is. I'm going to show you my little overview here. I don't care if everybody sees how much I'm actually selling. Last 90 days, 15K. That's way down from where I'm normally at. Because you can see, look at these low little numbers. I mean, if you look from here to here, way more crappy days than good days. But look at these last 4 days. Boom, 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 boom. And we already got a little bit going today. So 4 pretty good days of sales. We can say 5 out of 6 days they were all pretty good. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the other screen. I got to flip it around, check out the orders. Click on the orders button. You can see I got 22 awaiting shipment now. Just sold one more item, Devin Hester figure. I'm not going to ship that today, but that's another $30 sale that's already come in. So we'll scroll down, figure out. We got to go buy or go find these books. The Man from Tomcat series by Mallory Knight. 9 adult pulp fiction books. Look, $40. $40 for some paperbacks. Let's spin around. All right, it's dark, isn't it? Yeah, we got to open up the garage. The wife's gone today. She's back to work after 2 weeks of vacation, so she's not happy that she's back to work after all the vacation. But we're going to flip over here. Let's show you what kind of a mess I got going on. It's not terrible back here, but look, I got a couple of big bags of packing peanuts. Been picking those up from a friend. Thanks B-Rap for hooking me up on the peanuts, but it's taking up a lot of space over here. I got to organize. But this little junk area is not too bad. I still need to get rid of all these bobbleheads somehow. Nobody wants to buy them. And some boxes of junky cards that nobody wants either. Oh, where am I going though? Books, right here. Oop, they're right here in the front. I got to, let's see, 2 more books series back there. The Man from Tomcat. These are vintage paperbacks. Like I said, $40 for set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. $40 plus shipping. All right, we'll walk these back in here, set them down, and let's find out what the next item is. I'm going to sit down while I do it here. Let's see, we got a couple of different things. We're going to go get these 2 next. We got some G.I. Joe figures and some Bose speakers. I finally got these things listed after having them here for a while. So let's spin around slowly. All right, we'll head back out here. Say hi to the neighbors. It's a hot day. I'm telling you it's hot. Look, I told you, look, in the garage it is 101 degrees at 8:50 a.m. a.m. It's 100 degrees in this garage. Welcome to Arizona. All right, Bose speakers. I have had these for quite a while. I had them sitting in the garage forever. I had sold off all the other stuff that went with it and sold that for good money. But I didn't have everything to test these out. They're in nice condition, so I actually sold them as is, but I guarantee them to be working. And they actually sold through the global shipping program, or whatever they call it now. The buyer paid like $200 shipping for these. Yeah, they paid me $100 plus $20 shipping, but they paid a total of like $200 shipping. I have no clue what country it's going to, but oh my gosh. They must have really needed these because they paid like $300 for these speakers. They really better work. But yeah, I would never have sold these international on my own. But since it's going through the global shipping program, they can deal with it if there's any problems. But they came in the original boxes. They're in nice shape. Everything else worked that was in that set, so I expect those to work fine with no problems. All right, I'll carry those. And these are heavy. Each one of these, I think, weighs like 3 or 4 pounds. The other item, Bubbles, yeah, it's everywhere. It's in the way, and I got to get over here. I got to get it out of the way. Plus, we got some bubble wrap. I need to get to this box. Oh, yeah, this is stuff that doesn't sell too often. I have these. Oh, there they are. They're right there on the top. Look how tiny these little G.I. Joe figures are. I think these are like dollar store type buys. I don't know, but we got Cobra Commander. Who else do we got? We got 3 of them in here. We got Duke. There's Duke. And we also got Snake Eyes, 3 of the most popular characters from G.I. Joe. These 3 little guys, I think, sold for like, I don't know, $8, $7, something like that. I'm going to go put these down. I'm going to put the camera down, and then I'll carry the Bose speakers in too. All right, I got these inside. One interesting thing, like I said, I sold them for $100 plus shipping. Over the weekend, on Saturday, I actually had somebody send me an offer for $80 on them, and I sent them the $80 offer. They just never clicked buy and sold them the next day for $100. So I'm glad the guy didn't take it. Made a little more money. We got 2 more items to go. We got this Bobble-at Wimbledon tennis racket. It sold for $60. We got to get that one. Oop, wrong way. Plus we got to scroll down. Down here at the bottom, I did sell a football helmet. Shut DNA Recruit football helmet. This one's actually in not the greatest condition, but I still got $50. So it doesn't have to be great condition. Let's go get those. Last trip out here for the morning, unless I need boxes to pack some stuff up. So let's check it out. Tennis rackets are all up here, and I believe I got 2 of these that are very similar. Picked them up the same day. They're the Bobble-at, and you just see the colors on them, the same purple, green. I'm looking for the one that's Boost. I believe it's this purple one right here. I'll double check once I get inside. Let's see, do you see it say Boost? There it is, Boost Plus right there. Yeah, $60 for that tennis racket. That one's pretty good. I actually have a video out there of how to ship a tennis racket in case you're curious, but it was using the post office back then, and this, based on the length, you'll get some extra surcharges. All right, now it's either this football helmet. I think it's, nope. Is it that one? I got 2 of them. Oh, it's this bad one. Yeah, look at the colors on this. I took the stickers off this thing. Look at how bad it has yellowed, and that's what tells me that people are just repainting these and using them for themselves. But yeah, I got $50 for this helmet. It didn't matter that it was yellowed and gross like that. Face mask looking like that. Still $50. If you're not selling football helmets, sell football helmets. I'll set these things down and flip it around and get this video finished up. All right, sale's done. Sweaty now. Yeah, let's show you a few different items that are sitting around here that I've picked up, whether it be at thrift stores or other stuff. Picked up a bunch of license plate frames. I put these into my booth. They don't sell fast, but I probably sell, I'll say, 1 or 2 frames per month, or license plate frames or license plates. Got these at a thrift store. I think they were 99 cents each, so we got a St. Louis Blues. This is kind of like a little bit older looking one. They're made by Tag Enterprises, so I think that's a pretty cool looking one. And then we got 4 of these Detroit Red Wings Stanley Cup. A lot of people out here from Michigan, so I think these will sell. They had more of these, but I don't think this was going to be a big seller. Again, I paid $1 for them. I'll probably put this one for like, I don't know, $5-6, and these ones probably for like $7. If you look on eBay, there's a ton of these and not a lot of sales, so we'll see. I don't know if it's going to be a great item, but they'll slowly sell. Had a sports auction the other day. Bought a couple items there. These are Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad Fun Caps. It wasn't a show that I watched, but I've heard of this before. I think it was an actual cartoon that was on. This was back in the days of like Pogs and all that sort of stuff. Called them Fun Caps. Bought this box, I think, for $5. And if I looked on right on eBay, I think they were selling for like 20-ish. I'll probably sell this on eBay. I don't think in my booth that's the right item. I don't think there's a lot of Cyber Squad people going around there. But this one will go in my booth. We've got a Tom Chambers bobblehead. Bobbleheads, again, you see that I sold the 2 today, but generally the Diamondback ones just haven't been selling. But Phoenix Suns do sell pretty good in my booth. So this is Tom Chambers, one of the Suns. I think he's in the Ring of Honor there for the Suns. It says he played from 88 to 93. Great player. There's Tom. I think he still does broadcasting for the Sun. This is probably a $20 bobblehead. Bought it for, I think, $3 or $4 at the auction. Let me see what else is in here. All right, picked this up the other day. Halloween stuff actually came out at the Goodwills out here. They're already getting ready for the holidays. Savers already has some of their Christmas stuff up. Yeah, it's too hot to be thinking about those things. But you can see I paid up for this. I paid $12.49. Probably a little more than I wanted to. But this is a wand from Ollivanders, or Ollivanders. I don't know exactly how it's pronounced. I'll say Ollivanders. And this is at Universal Studios, so the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Studios. This is one of their official wands. We went there, and I know these wands are expensive. And the wand is actually in here. I think there's a little bit of paperwork that comes with it. Where to cast spells. So there's So there's a little interactive thing you can do around the Wizarding World at Universal Studios. There's like some windows and you wave your wand and it makes a little magic happen. So you go around and you do these little things and you got the little checklist there. I don't know whose wand this is yet. I need to check it out. It doesn't say on the box who it is, but maybe you guys can tell me in the comments before I get to list this and do the research. It's got like a little, I don't know, can you see? Does it focus on that? I was calling it an acorn, but I don't know what that little ball is down there. There's what the wand looks like. See if you can see a little better. If you've got any Harry Potter experts on here, and that's got like a little not fiber optic, I don't know, a little light tip on there, and that's how it casts the spells to the little window. So if you happen to know who that is and can let me know before I do the research, you can save me some time because I bet there's at least one Harry Potter expert on here. Let me know. Probably $30 to $40 for most of these wands on eBay. A few sell cheaper, but usually when you see the cheaper ones, it's because they listed them as an auction. That's not an auction item. You definitely want to list that fixed price. All right, that's going to wrap it up for today. So thanks everybody for watching. I actually have to edit this video now, which that's the biggest part with these videos. The editing process probably takes a half hour, 45 minutes on these videos. That's why I like the live. I can pack and ship and do all that stuff as I'm talking to you guys. Makes it a lot easier. So let me know. Do you like the lives? Do you like the recorded version? Let me know. I'm going to keep doing some of the lives some of these days, just depending on how much time I have. Today I got up a little bit earlier and got things going, so I'm going to go ahead and do it that way. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Go check out that card guy. You know, I got to keep hyping that channel too. I'm trying to get that to 1,000 subs. So even if you're not interested in sports cards, just go over there and help support me by clicking subscribe on that channel and get it up. I got like 150 more subs to go to get that to 1K. And that's the goal here before the end of the year. I'd love to do it before the end of the year with your help. So that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time.